Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Ravenport. So, the American map, and it's time to do a few upgrades. So we're going to be getting rid of the Hardy mounted sprayer, and we're going to end up picking up the trailed sprayer, as honestly, right now, we need something a bit wider working with for some of the fields that we have. Now, we don't have crazy amount of big fields yet, but it's something that will end up happening, and no doubt at some point we'll end up keeping the spray that we're about to grab and the self-propelled one. There we go. Struggling for words. Need to get used to being able to walk stupidly fast, and I don't know why, but I switched it off. So we got 27 grand from that. So we'll come up here and go buy a new one. We've got the Vadistar seeder down here too. We need to take back to the yard. Still haven't done that. Okay, so I was actually looking at prices earlier. Now the Kuhn one is a lot cheaper actually. A hell of a lot cheaper. Oh, that's 36 meters and this is 36 meters. Oh, that holds 6,000 liters. I was going to say, what is the benefit of the Hardy if it's so much more? But it can hold more. So it's a Navigator 6000, evidently, because it can hold 6,000 liters. And it is mounted on row crops to be expected. Okay then, so buy that. Yep. And now we have 40 grand. Woo, we're poor again. So I've done a couple of tweaks in OBS, and this is the first video I'm recording to see what it's going to fully sound like. So I've just gone all in to see what it does sound like. What's the model like inside here? Nothing crazy. And it's basically a noise gate. And you may be saying, well, what is a noise gate exactly? A noise gate is, so when I stop talking, it goes deadly quiet. And you don't hear the background noise, you don't hear the fans, you don't hear anything like that. And it sprung up in conversation on the Giants Discord, actually. People were on about microphones, and they were saying sort of the quality of their headset microphones, and Dave got onto the topic of noise gate. So I was like, let's have a play around with the noise gate. And I was talking to Dave, and I was like, how do you set this thing up? And apparently I had it pretty much dialed in. So we're trialing it, see what it's like, see if you guys like it. You won't hear the fan noise over the one I'm talking, so in dead air, like then, it will literally just drop audio effectively. So in videos, I don't know how it would sound. Maybe it sound not that great. For live streams with background music and all that good stuff, it probably sound pretty good actually. And just natural. But in videos, I'm not too sure. You'd probably be able to tell very much when I'm just not talking, which is probably not a good thing. It all depends on the mood I'm in as well. Like recently on the European map, it's not that I wasn't enjoying it, it's the fact that I just didn't know where to go with it or what to do. Now I've got the animals in place. We did that on that live stream on Tuesday of last week. Right now it's Wednesday, so yeah, can't you tell I'm actually enjoying the game again, because I'm at recording so far ahead already. It happens like this, and this is what happens when I'm enjoying the game again, to be quite honest with you. Alright, so park this in here. No, this is actually quite the spray. Let's fold this out, see what it's like. I know I kind of broke off the tangent that I was having there, but it's... We've got the animal sorted on that map, so as I was saying, I'm enjoying it. I've got somewhere to go. I'm not just harvesting crop doing the same thing over and over again. There's going to be episodes where we're doing animal work. There's going to be episodes where we're just doing field work. Granted, it's going to be very much the same on this game save, and I know full well it's probably going to sync up, but on that game save we've got two animals to look after. We've got sheep and we've got cows. Yeah, I think this is going to be able to do fields in one pass, especially this lot. Surprised it doesn't have any lights on the booms. I was half expecting to see some of that. Definitely a nice setup though. Daughter Force. Obviously their patented, no doubt, spraying system there. The old pump. Was it actually a brand? Now, is that a brand, guys? Let me know in the comments. I'm not too sure if it is or not. Oh, no. There you go. What was that? I wonder if that's a sight glass. I bet you. Yeah, I bet that is. I bet that's a sight glass. Cool. So we'll throw this in the barn. Definitely thinking about getting another tractor at some point. Like, I don't want to get rid of this, but this seems the obvious tractor to get rid of, and then to replace it with a 6R tractor that's a bit more capable than this, aka it's got a front 3-point good stuff. But at the same time, with the equipment that I've now got, do I actually need a tractor that's got 3-point? Probably not, because all of it's, well, a front 3-point. Or should I say another tractor that has that capability? Because everything's trailed now for the most part. Wait, what? Okay, I wasn't the only one that just saw. Is that pivot down there? Yeah, it's got hydraulic cylinders. What's that all about? Off a steer, and now I've got it right. Complete mess. I promise we'll be doing a bit of farming, predominantly seeding today. Well, actually, probably a bit of fast time too, to tell you the truth. It's that weird steering that it's got. I didn't notice all pulling it down here. There we go. Sorted. Absolutely sorted. So we need to tab across to the combine. Where is the combine? There it is. As we've still got some of our soybeans in there. What a terrible, terrible crop, because we just let everything go to weed. Actually, we'll be using that seeder, the sprayer pretty damn soon, because we've got weeds up in one of the other fields. I'll empty this. Get this thrown away in the barn. Is empty? And what tractor do we actually have? Should hopefully fit in there. Fingers crossed. Yeah. So that's emptying into that. So we'll speed walk over to. You know what? Let's jump into this. Not the forklift, the tractor. Now, I've seen a few mods out there floating around with something called seat cam. And looking at the comments, all it literally is so where your cameras go sort of doesn't really move with the seat, and the seat's just doing its own thing. The camera moves with it, which honestly, the reason Giants didn't put that into the game was travel sickness and motion sickness. People can get like that very easily. It would be kind of cool if that was an option in game to be able to put that on and off, though. I would say, yeah, I think that would be beneficial. Have that as a thing, so it's down to the player, not the game per se, what they like. I don't know what I'd like. I'm tempted to download one of those machines to see what it's like, and especially if it's, say, like the John Deere tractors is what they've got it in right now. So if I'm going to spend a lot of time in, then I'm going to go down that route. Because let's face it, as much as I said here, I'm not going to have too much John Deere. We knew what was going to happen. Let's be honest. We all knew it. So we'll drive this down. I think that I'm ready to sell off the bale of cotton that we have too. I wouldn't mind putting that into one of the big fields that we have, but really we don't actually have any huge fields yet. So was it worth getting that sprayer? Yeah, debatable. It really was. I definitely want to get a bigger field at some point. I think when I'm looking down that route, field 17 is a good size actually. As much as I don't like ploughing fields together, that little section there's perfect to plough together. Field 6 and 12 would be too, but they also have a road going in between them purposely, which that is what I'm against. And this is seed. And as it's here, we might as well... Oh no, it is filled. We must have already used it somewhere. Oh, that's right, we did, didn't we? We used this to fill... Well, to seed our grass. So hopefully this will make that pallet disappear. Beautiful. Just park it up here for now. And we'll come back to it later. What's that doing a little bit? Oh, it's fallen underneath the ground. GG. Okay, well that's feel bad. Hopefully we don't need to do any spraying today. Which we probably end up needing to do. Let's get the forky to see if we can help. Actually, we should just call it the MC. MC Forky. There we go. We've named the forklift MC Forky. There we go. And you can't even hate on the game for that, because that used to happen quite frequently in modded maps in FS15, well, FS17 even. Okay, so combine is in theory emptied. Oh no, it hasn't. How much is left? What? A couple of 1,000 litres. Now it's emptied. Fold that up. Fold the combine up. Oh, wonderful. The combine's bugged again where it's always unfolded. That's another bug that I found, where it just won't fold up. You have to take it into the garage here, and then it will close it all back up for you. When I first saw that, I thought it was because it thinks it's had seed in it. And I think that's actually what it is, because if you look down at the bottom, it's still saying there's seed there, but there ain't no seed. Or not seed, crop. But there's not. Obviously. So to fix that, and if you guys get this issue, look down on the bottom, you'll see the icon for your crop that you just harvested. Guarantee it. You just go into here, go customize, and just do kind of whatever you want. Michelin's, customize, yes. Jump back into the machine. And it's back to how it was. Being able to get folded. That being said, that's the narrow tires on there, not the wides. That's better. Combines just look weird with the narrow tires on it. They really do. And that wasn't that narrow, I'm just used to seeing combines with huge tires on it. Well, in this game save at least. Yeah, that case. I love that case because of the size of the tires it's got on it. Which, in all honesty, I think we'll be selling off the seeders and all of that stuff in today. Well, not today, but I say today. Today's stream that we do. But bear in mind, this is Wednesday. I'm recording this on. So, harvested, 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 harvested. We are most definitely doing field work. So, in all honesty, we can probably actually utilise that thing one last time. So we do need, oh, should we just fast forward time? Now you know what, let's actually seed. Get this back down to the yard. Actually, you know what we could do is we could get it straight up to field 16 there. That'd make more sense. Take this up there. And we can go get that going and the other 6-meter seeder and some of the smaller stuff. And possibly I'll end up doing some stuff selling the eggs if we've got any eggs. Where do the eggs actually get sold? I'll have to see if that says in the store somewhere. I have no freaking idea where the egg is sold. I know they'll be fine as far as water and all of that good stuff and seed. Not grain, should I say? I say seed, but I mean grain. This is where follow me would be amazing, admittedly. This is the right way, yeah. I think it's the right way. Yeah, it is. There's our fields there, actually. No, it's actually pretty short. It looks long on the map, but it's fairly short. And this is a huge field. The combine we've got right now is not a million years I wouldn't want to bother with that. So there's technically no road over here. So we'll make our own. And we've got to do with all of this crap. Okay, let's have a look at our silos and see what we want to throw in the ground. So I think we actually needed some straw, so we may. We're in the same boat as on the European map, so we may throw in some barley on this field. And hopefully the AI doesn't go over to that field like it likes to do. We'll go ahead and sell our cotton bale too when we're at it. Wouldn't mind doing some more cotton, but I'd like a bigger field for that. Field not owned. Whatever the... Oh, that's not our field. Oh, wow. Why do I always do this? Every frickin' time. The reason I did that is because I knew the field had crop already, but the weeds coming through. That's exactly why I just did that, for God's sake. So this is where we had our corn, and you can quite evidently see it there. Some of the stuff that I missed, which, yeah, I'm not too worried. I don't think this field needs ploughing. Needs ploughing! No. We had that folded, lowered down too, didn't we? So we probably put a bit of grain in the ground. Well, apparently it needs ploughing. So... guess what we're doing? We are going to take this down here and get it seeding some of the smaller fields. Well, actually, I'll seed some of the smaller fields while we get this on the big subsoiler. I don't know if you guys have seen I've got this yet. Any of you that have been on the channel for a long period of time, as soon as I said subsoiler, will probably know what I'm on about. As soon as I say Big Bud subsoiler from that pack, you'll know what it is. It's something that I used quite extensively in 17 while that pack came out. That pack was hands down one of my favourite DLCs they dropped. Not because of the field, not because of the field, jeez, not because of the implements that it come with. Mainly the Big Bud tractors. They were just freaking phenomenally modelled. They were easily some of the best and still some of my favourite tractors, which we've not got in game yet. I'm definitely hoping that they're going to be knocking on our doorstep relatively soon. Especially the 747, and yes guys, I'm sorry to say we may not have any land to use it, but I am getting the 747 on this map straight away. Why, you may ask? Well, who knows, at that point I may just say, you know what, frig it, I'm going to buy the seeder for it, I'm going to go ham on some big fields. I don't know, we'll see. and we'll just go some real big stuff. Not all the time. I'll keep it with a lot of this stuff as well, because this is where, I know, the community is, and to be quite honest, at times is where I enjoy it. But I like doing some of the bigger equipment at times as well. Blah, 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 subsoil. There it is. Here it is. This thing is absolutely awesome. I used to use it a lot on the UK style maps. And yes, it's 8 meters, it folds out wide, but it's fairly narrow going down the road in the great scheme of things. I think it's only like 6 meters, well, not even 6 meters maybe. Probably more than likely. It's the same size width as a cedar, so that's probably, say, 4 meters going down the road. It's nothing crazy. And this tractor's perfect for it. It really is. So again, this is getting ready for some of the bigger fields that we'll end up tackling. As it plows, it does all of that straight away for us. And we've got this tractor which is capable of pulling it. And you'll probably see this tractor on a lot of maps for me as well. I like the twin tractors. It's just, I don't know, there's something cool about them. I've always liked them. But I'll always have a variety. I'll probably have this on quite a few, and what a tractor that I do want to use. I'm surprised I didn't go with it straight away on this map as well, and that is the Challenger with the front end of the, basically the 10,000 series, or 1,000 series, sorry. That looks amazing, those tractors. I'll probably use that quite a bit too. Again, it's just something different that's unique, and you don't see a whole lot of people out there using them. Razard is on thirding. It will chew through this field very quick. It really will. So hired worker on it. And away it goes. Doesn't need plowing anymore. And of course it'll plow under the weeds. Which is awesome. So, a tractor of choice for all the seeder needs. This bad boy. I use this thing quite a bit because it's just awesome. It really is. I quite like this tractor. Just an absolute beast. Big doors on it. I had to look across and see how long I've been recording for, so I wasn't quite sure. So, in these fields, you know what, throw some canola in. Actually, do we have the corn head? No, I never did pick up that corn head, did I? I ended up selling it. I was going to say, that'd be cool to do some sunflowers or something. Yeah, I'll throw canola in these fields here, and maybe we will end up planting, say, sunflowers in that field over there. That's it, birds. Get up my way! And of course, you guys have seen the seed tender that we had. I did actually manage to get it to fill this seeder, actually. So I don't know what's going on with the planter, why it wasn't working for me, but hey. No idea on that one. Absolutely none. So my plan, as far as videos go, is really to blip between what we're doing. So, let me bring the cruise down. So, this map we're doing, say, field work. So, the next time around on Falsburn, we're going to be doing, ideally, animal work. That's my intention. Now, I say that now. You guys know as much as me, especially if you guys watch a lot of farm sim content, usually, somehow, everything synchronizes up. It is a pain in the ass when it does that. It happens. As much as we try and diversify it, it does. And doing the live streams will not help on that one bit. Because, of course, with the live streams, I'm fast forwarding, I'm doing whatever. As far as that goes. So, something that I'm going to try and blip between them. So today, for the live stream on Wednesday of last week, we will be on this map. So the real possibility of the cows producing a lot of milk, slurry, having to feed them again is probably quite high. So you've got that to bear in mind. Right now I've been streaming for about 2 hours at a time, which, to be honest, I've been thoroughly enjoying doing that length of time again. I've missed being able to stream that. I used to go for like 3 hours at a time with no issues, but as more people start streaming, and it's just a knock-on effect, and I'm not going to point out names or anything like that, because it's no biggie. It just happens. The way however long you used to stream for kind of just gets washed under by when another person starts streaming. It's all part and parcel of it. We try and stay out of each other's way, but it just can't happen anymore. With the amount we're all streaming and doing stuff, and just some of us trying to make a living off of YouTube right now, it happens. It sucks, but it happens. And from what I've been hearing, I don't know how true this is, somebody else is going to be redoing GPS. Now, when I say that, I don't mean, from what I've heard at least, again, I'm not going to mention names because I don't know how true this is. From what I've heard, that there is a person rebuilding GPS from the ground up, brand new mod, not using anything from upside down. That's what I've heard. How true this is, I don't know. I'm not going to be one of these YouTubers that goes, oh, I've heard this, and it's going to be this person doing this, and that said person comes into a live stream, comes into the video going, you're speaking a load of balls. I don't want to be like that. I hear a lot of people where they spout off random facts. It's like, where did you hear this? Oh, several YouTubers have been saying this. Yeah, that's complete BS. This is the truth. Oh. Yeah, they're misinformed. So I'm never going to say, this is fact. I'm just going to say, this is what I've heard. The source that I heard it from is really sort of fairly reputable, let's say that, and it's probably true. But I don't know. So does that mean that person that is going to be working on GPS, or a new, complete, brand new version of GPS, got word from upside down that it isn't coming out? That's kind of the feeling I'm getting there, but that's just my feeling and my gut feeling, unfortunately, which sucks. So we may be reliant on courseplay a lot more than we thought we would be. Well, I'll be quite honest, as I thought I would be. I thought I'd be able to use GPS a lot more, but alas, no. Which sucks. And of course, without the SDK files and all of that stuff, I presume it's going to be a while before we see any of that stuff. And Giants are busy working on the game and getting that fixed first, and that's their priority. That's why we're not seeing mods all the time coming out. And I see time and time again the last few live streams, and it's honestly starting to piss me off, I'm not going to lie. They're ready to mods out, they're ready to mods out. Don't take mods for granted, guys. They're not going to be coming out every single day, and Giants have got more important things than to be working on mods. By the looks of it, we can't record in this, we didn't get anything on Wednesday, so presumably every other day we're going to start seeing some stuff. Maybe they're slowing it down so people get the hint that eventually it will stop. Give it probably a week or two and they may not have any more coming out. And even then, the mods that are coming out, they call them mods, but it's really just stuff that we've had in game that they couldn't fit on the discs. This is why it's been done like this. So you may be saying, oh, why couldn't they have just put it in and downloaded game on Steam or downloaded game on Giant's website? They could have, 100%, but it's to keep it fair for everyone. So people don't go, well, I've bought the hard copy of the game on PlayStation or Xbox or PC, the hard disk on PC, why haven't I got this tractor in here? When these guys that got it off of a downloadable website got it in there. That's why, and plus it keeps it simple for them. Everything's going to be relatively similar as far as the base vehicles and stuff that they need to fix, because there is a lot of broken vehicles in the game, there's no denying that. But they'll work on it, I've got faith on that. And they are working on it. We've got the beta patch, which is what I'm running right now. I don't think that's been updated yet. I wouldn't be too surprised if that actually fully 100% drops by the end of the week. It's probably when they're going to be doing stuff like that. It would make sense to me, so I don't know. What makes sense to me probably doesn't make sense to them. But it all depends on how much they can get fixed and how much fixes break stuff. And that's the thing, and that's why they're doing the beta patches right now, is everyone's system's different, there's so much different in the game, they need all hands on deck. And when I was talking to Lezatan, setting up the affiliate link in my affiliate with Giants, that's in the description down below if you guys want to check that out. If you haven't got the game already, I know it's a little too late, but hey, help Giants out and help me out. That sort of they're saying about some of this stuff, and he said we can test it on our systems and it could work fine, but we have sort of one select of PCs. They're not going to have all of our different configurations that the best part of it probably easily 1 million plus people have. It's just impossible to do. Financially and just, to be quite honest, physically impossible to test. So once you've got, I'll just say again, 1 million people testing the game, playing the game, throwing up issues, some of the issues that I have been told about, and by quite a few people that are clearly issues, I've not seen once. So you get a lot of that too. So that's where it comes into its own of that type of stuff. And all of the bugs. It's just something that they physically can't test. Or last minute, because they were working on the game up until the bitter minute, they really were from what I understand. They thought they fixed one thing and it just introduced a shed load of other issues, which commonly happens with games. That's game development, guys. And no game's perfect on release now. Just look at Bethesda, for example. That's a big one right now, and apparently that game is broken as all crap. But I haven't got that game, so I can't speak and say, yes, it's broken as all crap, when I just haven't got it. Would I spend my money on that type of game in the first place? No, let's be honest. I've got other games that I've got my eyes on, but not for a while yet. That's the thing with the seeder in these smaller fields, it doesn't take long to seed. I would have whacked this out probably in the last, say, 5-10 minutes max of the video, so it's hopefully not too boring for you folks, but this is farming, and at times it's not all about harvesting. I hope people get that. I really do. It's something that I used to struggle with in 17, and people would get bored if I was doing ploughing or spraying and stuff like that, but that's farming. And guess what? Spraying has a huge factor in the game now. Right, so let's switch off that. Let's fly up a wee bit. I don't know about you guys, but that right there. Yeah, let's try and get an angle. About there. Yeah. That'll do nicely. I was thinking about getting the John Deere, but I have John Deeres in thumbnails so freaking much because that's predominantly my main tractors. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing that. Nah, this front weight has been here literally since the very first day of me loading into the game. I threw this weight down. I hate these weights. That style weight, I don't know why. I just do not like it one bit. Alright, we'll go down to our wash bay and wash the seeder. Most of you know I like to leave the machinery dirty, but seeders and stuff like that we will clean. Unfold it. Should have just left it unfolded, to be quite honest with you. And I think we'll go ahead and sell our cotton bale before the... wrong one. Before we end the stream too. Well, I say the stream, the video. So this one will be a little longer than normal, because I do want to wash this. The reason I disconnected from the tractor is because I don't want to wash the tractor yet. There's no sense. And I don't think the case gets particularly dirty, you know? And someone was saying actually there's some bugs with the Vadestad. I think this specific Vadestad, I'm not sure. I can't say I've experienced any issues with it. Alright, that's that pressure washer. If you look at this, it's got a bit of dirt every sort of places, but most areas are just fine. And where am I going? Down to our little trailer. Wait here. So when we sell that 3-point seeder system there with the hose, we've got to get rid of that. And we've got the 2 tanks to get rid of. We're actually going to be getting quite a bit of money out of that. That plough we are going to keep. There's no need to get a bigger plough. Not with the subsoiler, to be honest. I just don't see the need. This is our first cotton bale that was sold on the map too. The reason I'm doing that as well, our money's kind of low. For obvious reasons, we're running hard worker. Climb onto there. That on. No straps or anything, it's just heavy enough, I guess. Wonder what these weigh. I know they can be moved around by a front loader. Or I say front loader, or wheel loader, sorry. The reason I'm doing this is, well, the spinner is literally just down the road. Definitely thinking of picking up field 17. And see, another one that I would 100% plough together. Field 9 and 10. Within a heartbeat, I'd plough those 2 together. But I would not put it down into field 11. That's just too much. I've seen it on my server recently, and it's not my playstyle. I know it's people enjoy doing it, but I'm not going to hate on the people that do it. But they turned it into a mega field, ploughed all the way up to the roadside. It just, it looks horrible, and it grates me. But it's just my personal preference. I don't like it. Not that I mind them doing it to a point. I don't like it, but yeah, I don't know. And we are going to get, drumroll please, 7,959. So, people have asked me in the past, is cotton worth it? Well, that was not a complete module. So, is cotton actually worth it? I don't know. If you're doing it in big bulk, probably. If you're not, yeah, maybe not. Okay, we were going to check out the quad track. Oh, that's the quad track, geez. This, but it's done, and I think it's probably done our neighbour's field again, hasn't it? Oh no, it's, for whatever reason, it doesn't see this section, so we'll finish this section off on a live stream at some point. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow for another video on Falsburn. Probably buying in the animals. Not the cows yet, because we don't have any feed for them. And as far as the... Actually, I say that. Depends when I record it, because now it is 12:16 and I need something to eat, so we probably won't record any more today. But we'll have to wait and see, actually. We'll see where we go with that one because of the live streams. In theory, if I get my finger out tomorrow, we should be good. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Later!